a simulated training game between AI Advanced and AI Expert. We start with a scotch game.
It is an aggressive opening designed to open the center immediately. The board starts perfectly balanced, but that won't last long once the pawns vanish.
White offers up a knight on d4, a bold sacrifice to seize the initiative.
This is the essence of the Scotch. White avoids the slower build-up of a Rye Lopez to challenge Black's e5 pawn directly.
Another sacrifice, White gives up a piece on c6 to shatter Black's pawn structure.
The heat map is turning a deep red here. While White gains space and ruins Black's structure, they are trading away a very active piece to do it. A standard transition. Now the game shifts from theoretical preparation to a battle for the middle game files.
Both sides finish their development and tuck their kings away with castles. Black brings the rook to e8, while White pins the knight with bg5.
White is trying to provoke a weakness on the king side. Black's response will determine if they can maintain central stability.
A rapid sequence of exchanges on f6 leaves the queens off the board.
The board is flashing purple now. It's a chaotic scramble, though White is fighting hard to keep their grip on the center.
Black makes a sharp sacrifice of the bishop for the knight on c3.
That's a strategic decision to simplify. By removing that knight, Black ensures White cannot easily coordinate an attack on the d-file.
White pushes f4 to claim more space.
Well, that's one way to seek activity, but it creates holes. Notice the heat map shifting toward blue as White overextends.
Black strikes with a rook sacrifice on b1.
Black is happy to see that rook go. It reduces White's counterplay on the queen side and leaves the remaining pieces feeling cramped.
Black advances the d-pawn to d4.
This pawn is becoming a monster. It restricts White's pieces and prepares to carve a path toward promotion.
The black rook delivers checks on d1 and d2.
White's king is being marched around the board. This loss of coordination makes it impossible to defend the weaknesses on c2.
The rook captures the pawn on c2.
We are back to a contested state with plenty of purple. Black has the initiative, but White is still clinging on with their bishop.
White takes the pawn on f7 and repositions the bishop to b3.
These are desperate attempts to create complications. It's a tactical flourish that doesn't actually solve the underlying problem of the passed pawn. The strategy here is simple: improve every single piece. The king becomes a powerful attacking unit in these types of endings.
Black pushes h5 and brings the king toward the center. Another set of trades occurs on c2, leaving only bishops and pawns.
This is a technical win now. Once the rooks are gone, the superiority of Black's king position becomes the deciding factor. Creating a distant passed pawn is the classic way to stretch the opponent's defenses until they snap.
Black begins advancing the a-pawn. The bishop captures on g4.
White's kingside pawns are falling like dominoes. There is no longer any way to stop the a-pawn from marching.
The pawn reaches a3 and the bishop slides to b1.
White is in a state of near zugzwang. Every move they make only hastens the inevitable promotion.
Black promotes to a queen on a1.
The game is effectively over. It's just a matter of how quickly Black can deliver the final blow.
And there it is, checkmate with the bishop on d5.